Hello everybody and welcome back to Weirdo Reactions. Today I'm going to have my brother right here with me for this one.
Oscar.
Okay. One interesting fact about yourself, go.
I'm probably a bigger nerd than Oscar. I just hide it better.
Nice, that's what I like to hear. For this one, we are going to be talking about a very particular game. We're going to be reacting to a particular game that is very near and dear to our hearts. It came to my attention a couple days ago. I was messing around with my PS5, you know, just clicking buttons and whatever. I was about to leave for work and I was about to turn my PS5 off, but when I did and it opened up the options to turn the PS5 off, this little, you know, those boxes of the PS5 that tell you news? Well, in this particular box, it gave me news about the House of the Dead 2 remake that is going to be released in the spring of this year, of spring of 2025. I was kind of shocked because I did not think they were gonna release the remake this year. Maybe next year or the year after that, but that caught me completely off guard. I told him earlier today about it.
Just not finding out about it.
Exactly. But it is completely like new news to us. I've seen the trailer once. My brother has not seen it yet.
Nope.
But we are going to be reacting to the trailer in this video today. So let's go ahead and switch to...
Before we start, I do want to point out, when we were playing the remake of the first game, I was mentioning to him earlier today that after we got done with the remake, we talked about the remake to the second game and what could possibly the plot could be. When did we play that? 2021? We were still living at the house.
The remake, the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did do a video of playing that first remake. I think before I watched this trailer, I went to go try and find it on my channel. It was posted 2 years ago. And yeah, we were still living, well, I was. I was still living in our hometown. If you guys want to watch that, the video of the first remake of us playing it, it is on my channel. I'll leave a special card up here on the top somewhere about that.
All right, I'm excited for this.
All right, this is the House of the Dead 2 remake trailer.
All right, let's see.
Reload! Cheese bloodstains. Reload! 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 Reload!
And the big boy, look at him, remastered and remade Judgment.
What the hell is going on in the city?
Don't know, but it's very similar to the 1998 Curian case.
That case?
That case? Wait, go back.
Case?
No,
I want to hear the voice acting a little bit more.
What the hell is going on in the city?
don't know, but it's very similar to the 1998 Curian case.
That case?
I don't know. They still have the terrible, absolutely atrocious voice acting. I think that is the only thing that they did not remake in this game.
I don't know. I mean, it's just a little snapshot of it.
True.
Like, they probably did improve the voice acting overall, but based on that little clip, like in the original, they're like, they have something to do with the 1998 Curian case. That case? Like, if you go back and check it out, you would know exactly what I mean. In this one, it looks like the voice acting improved a little bit, but I don't know. But like I said, I can't really say a lot without looking at the entire game. But based on this little interaction, it looks like they remade it's like word for word, but with a little bit of improvement. But We'll just have to see what the end product is.
They are releasing this game with the original soundtrack and also the remastered soundtrack, of course, for this game. Better graphics, obviously. They are adding online co-op as well as local, of course. Was there online co-op in the first remake? I don't really remember.
Yeah, there was, I think.
But yeah, also one little thing I did want to point out that I did see.
Jeez, bloodstains.
This part right here. So in here,
Holy snap.
as you can see, my mouse right here, it's a small, but you can circle. So right here, you get an AR, they're using an assault rifle, and they're using a shotgun. So I wanted to point that out. In the first remake, you were only given the initial handguns. But in this one, it looks like
They're giving you options.
they're giving you options. Maybe as you go throughout the game, or like, you know, you're able to shoot barrels and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're able to get extra points or whatever. Maybe in these barrels or whatever, you're able to shoot, these guns come out from time to time throughout the game, and you're only given those guns for a specific amount of rounds or shells. There was also a game mode in the Wii version of House of the Dead 2 that we played a lot back in the day.
Oh, yeah. It was like an original mode where you have like the option to choose different guns.
Exactly.
Along with like, I think this is maybe what it is, but I think you start off with like handguns, and then as you progress through the game, you'll eventually unlock them. And once you beat the game once, I think you'll unlock all the weapons, or I don't know, you have to meet certain criteria, but that's what I'm thinking. But they probably is like the original mode in the original, where you have the option to choose different weapons. So I think this is what it is, if they're sticking to the source material.
That's what I was thinking as well.
That's interesting. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I didn't catch it at first either, but now that I was looking at this the second time, I caught that. In that original mode, you were given, like, you were able to select, before the game even started, you were selecting different guns, different abilities. Like, you were given abilities like extra health or
like
stuff like that.
Show them exactly what we're talking about, because I think people don't even remember.
So yeah, this is what we're kind of talking about. In the the original version of the game, you were given a selection of things, of weapons to add before the game started. So in this one, this is a little screenshot. Let me try and open this up. So this is what it looked like, and it said, like, as you can see, it says take up to 2. Like, that's how it was for each player. You were able to pick from a shotgun, machine gun, a grenade launcher. You can pick up
Remember bullet blow?
the power-ups. Like, you were able to select from so much. An air gun, I don't even remember that one. The toy gun.
When did we get the toy gun? I don't remember using that.
And these were the different power-ups. Firepower, same caliber as arcade mode, stronger than the default bullet strength. Bullet blow, it kills the zombies and bosses in one shot, except for the bosses, but there you go. More bullets in your chambers and your magazines, infinite ammo, like stuff like that was added in that original mode. So that's what we think is gonna happen in this remake.
They added an assault rifle.
Yeah, and yeah, they added the AR. So yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. That's what they're gonna do for this remake. Also, like, maybe you get as my brother said, like, maybe in the game, if you want to unlock the AR or the shotgun, for example, there's certain criteria that you have to do in the game in order for you to pick those up or unlock those.
I just hope that they do this justice. I think they did the first one really well. We talked about this in the first game also, when we were playing the first game at the end. The only problem with it was too short. It's basically the same game but improved in every area, but it's like a copy paste with improved graphics and a new engine. And that it looks like this is exactly what it is also, but I'm hoping that they make it longer. At the very least, like, add more stuff to it and improve the voice acting, and I think this will be a very great game. Because, like, for example, the Resident Evil series, like the remakes that they've done for Resident Evil are very well done. Apart from the third game, I mean, the third game's pretty good, but like they did cut some stuff out. Other than that, all remakes are very well done. They're like the standard of how a remake should be. I think House of the Dead should follow it, because House of the Dead is a very respected series in the arcade world, kind of like Time Crisis, which I feel like also deserves a remake.
I wish they would remake that one.
Like, that's like a topic for another video or another discussion, but Time Crisis deserves a remake of its own also. I'm really hoping that they expand, they add some stuff to it, make it longer, voice acting, like I mentioned earlier, that's the main issue. But yeah, I feel House of the Dead House of the Dead 2 it's a very good game. Goldman, I wonder how the rest of the bosses are gonna be like.
Yeah, for real. Who knows if they'll add more bosses? I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
But spring cannot come fast enough,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
When did the first one come out? 2021?
Something like that. I was looking it up the other day earlier. Let me see. It was gonna come out in 2021, but they delayed it until 2022.
So it's every 2 years.
About.
So if they keep it up at this point, I think they're aiming to remake the entire series.
Yeah. Do you think they remake the rest?
Yes.
Do you think you get a 3 and a 4 remake?
Yes, especially since 4 is the most popular one.
4 is just unbelievably good. It was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, 4 to me, 4 is the best one in my opinion. It's my favorite one. The second one, I feel like it's the most nostalgic because a lot of people remember House of the Dead 2.
Especially
when they
in
think
the
of House of the Dead, they're like, oh, House of the Dead 2 on the Sega Dreamcast, or
For real.
or in the arcades. This is the one that people saw most often in the arcades.
Yeah.
And this one was also the most available on the Dreamcast. And they're like, all right, we done House of the Dead 1, House of the Dead 2 is coming up in another 2.5 years. House of the Dead 3, and then 4. Especially 4. 4 was like, I don't know how many times we played 4 over and over and over again on the PS3.
Yeah, especially when it came out on the PS3.
Yeah, when it came out on consoles, we played that non-stop. And then there's the, I personally do not like this one.
The 5th one? The Scarlet Dawn one?
I never even played that one.
Yeah, I haven't even played it either.
You talked about this also in our first playthrough to the first remake. Scarlet Dawn is impossible to find. Like, you cannot find it unless you go to arcades. But even then, it has to be a well-known arcade or a big arcade. If you go to a small arcade, it's not gonna be there.
True.
You gotta go to Japan. You either gotta go to Japan or you gotta go to, I don't know, you can only watch it on, like, it's not available.
Mm-hmm.
It's not available anywhere to buy. And it's been out for a long time already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, oh, you want Scarlet Dawn? Oh, actually, we got, what's the other one called? I said that Overkill.
Overkill. Yeah, there's that one.
That one,
Those games are non-canon. Let's just put it there. But no, wait. Oh, not Overkill. Scarlet Dawn, I think is canon.
Yeah, it is part of the timeline.
Yeah.
Overkill is just kind of like a what if. I don't really. They just say it's like a fever dream. I'm not gonna. It's fun.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's goofy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they'll definitely do a remix of 3 and 4 because the first one was a success. If it wasn't a success, they wouldn't be coming up with this.
Exactly.
And this one was more popular than the first game.
Exactly. So how this one's gonna get a good reception from the fans, you know? But yeah, it's gonna come out. It's going to be released in the spring of 2025. So maybe around March or April is when this game will be released. We are going to do our best to play the game. Maybe when it first comes out, we'll get a chance to try it out and play it and post a video on that on my other channel, my main gaming channel. We do have the first remake posted. Like I said, it was over 2 years ago, but I'll leave another card up here on the top of the screen to direct you guys to that video.
Before I forget, the soundtrack to the original one was also a 10 out of 10.
It was.
It's a nice soundtrack, especially the trailer. Remember in the first House of the Dead?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Gary. Oh, I wish we could play right now.
No. There's always.
We gotta watch that.
There's always. There's always time for that. What do you mean? So yeah, it's based. The first part of this trailer is just taking you through the events of the first game.
Magician kills Kyrian, and then we start. That's where the first game ends.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the whole dude. This magician in the original game was an absolute douchebag.
In the remake, they kind of nerfed him.
Yeah, they big time nerfed him. And this one's where freaking Goldman walks up.
Goldman's like, I can do it better than you can. He's like, this is how it's done. See, I thought this was how they were gonna do the House of the Dead.
Good old James Taylor. Alright, so look at G. Look at Gary Stewart.
Kind of looks like for real.
Harry and Aiden. I wonder if they're gonna change their role in the game. I wonder. So. Good old Goldman. I don't know if they show anything else.
The House of the Dead.
This is fire. This was so fire back in the day.
The classic House of the Dead 2 voice.
But I wanted to point that out, like the soundtrack. Like the soundtrack is 10 out of 10, and I hope they keep it.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, I mean, like I think you said they had their choice for the original or the new one.
Yeah. You're gonna have the choice in the remake.
But yeah, I just wanted y'all to.
Yeah, I mean, we always have time to look at the original one. Thank you so much for watching. Those of you who tuned in, of course you're gonna tune in. Why wouldn't you tune in? And I will see you guys next Wednesday for the next video on this channel. Again, if you want to watch the first remake, it is posted on my main gaming channel. I will leave a card up there on top of the screen yet again. But yeah, Chito, thank you for joining me on this review video.
Thanks for having me, Oscar.
Nice. And yeah, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Brr.